Tesla today. And this is really exciting for me to do this because throughout my life, whenever Tesla's name was mentioned, Nikola Tesla, it was always kind of stood out to me. And it was just kind of weird, even though he wasn't in the history textbooks as much and things like that. Every time his name stuck out, like alternating current or something to do with free energy or something like that, it just really stuck out to me. And I was like, it was really high vibrational. And I kind of felt like his energy, his spirit was around me at that time, those times when I would think about him. And I didn't really notice it at the time, of course, because I wasn't awake and I didn't necessarily believe in that stuff, I guess you could say. And it was pretty cool. And yeah, once I awakened, I started to connect with him a little bit more. I think I saw his face in a movie, and they were talking about free energy and Tesla and stuff, and like my eye just stung real hard. Like as soon as I looked at his eyes on the movie, like at his face, my like eyes just stung, and like it was really cool. I had a big reaction with it. And he was there with me at that time. And then later on, I've connected with him a little bit more and more. And he has been with me throughout some of my lifetimes. And he is I am one of the souls that he kind of keeps an eye on. And also, one of the things he likes in my life that I have in my life is the sense of humor, the carefree, like the way I joke about things and stuff like that. He likes that. I don't really show a whole lot of that on camera. I would love to, but I probably will in the future. But it's just it's pretty cool to know that. And because I know during his lifetime, near the end of his lifetime, of course, he got more senile, I guess you could say, or took things a little too seriously, or maybe overthinking things a little bit, which is really cool. And you're learning a lot on the other side. So he learns from me, and I of course learn from him. And I think that's just really awesome to think of that. But yeah, we can go ahead and tune in to his energy. It's pretty cool. I just love his energy. It's different, I've never heard of an energy like his before. Like it's totally different. It's masculine, but it's Pleiadian, and I've never really met that many Pleiadians that have his type of energy. He's a lot of his energy is like in the head and third eye, and like very penetrating, and like his gaze is really penetrating as well, and yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool. I never thought he was Pleiadian, and then when I looked into it, he was, and when I asked him, he was. It was really cool. And also, yeah, I believe we can get into more of this into the channeling. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the channeling. But if you would like to feel his energy around you, feel free to. Just gonna relax my mind and see what he has to say, or see what he wants to talk about today. He's just thanking me for having him on. To be able to express what he wants to say or how he feels. He wants to talk about free energy, of course. He's saying the Earth is moving in this direction of free energy, renewable energy. He's saying it will continue to get better and better. He's saying he's working with a lot of the scientists, a lot of people, to get this going faster, because this was his passion during his last lifetime. He's very passionate about this. he just has a lot of love for this work, for being able to progress science in a way that can help humanity such in incredible ways. He has a deep love for Mother Earth, for... There's a fly on me. Yes, he just has a deep love for Mother Earth, and that's one of the reasons why he chose this path of science and coming to Earth, is he wanted to progress a lot of the things on Earth to advance consciousness, to advance humanity in a better direction that's more compassionate, that's better for the Earth and better for humans as well. He's saying he did a lot of this work within the Pleiades. That's why he was able to figure out things a lot better in this Earth plane, because he'd already done it before. He's saying he received light codes of information so that he could create things. I'm just asking if he was aware of that during his lifetime. Was he aware that he was receiving these information to create things, inventions? He's saying he was aware at times. He didn't fully understand it, but he knew that he had a gift within his mind. He was just kind of showing that his mind works differently than most, and he's able to like draw up everything within his mind. Yeah, he's just saying he doesn't know all the time how the ideas came to him or how he received the light codes, I guess. He just did it, and I think that's really awesome. He's saying he was very good at this aspect in life, being able to create things and do that within this reality. He got really good at it. But he's also saying that's not all there is to life. I'm getting he wishes he focused more upon his heart, his emotions, what makes him happy. He's also saying he lived in a different time, though, as well. Where his ideas and the way his brain thought it was different than what other people were doing at that time. He's just saying he's quite sensitive. He was quite a sensitive person. And a lot of people around him weren't that sensitive or during that lifetime. But he said, nonetheless, I achieved many great things, and I'm really proud of that. I achieved my purpose, what I came here to do, the main things I came here to do. He's just kind of saying, like, when you come to Earth, it's not going to be the way you think it is every time. You set to achieve certain things, but there's other people's free will that are in balance, and there's other things that happen, and it's kind of like a free will zone, and it's a kind of a free for all when you get here, sort of, where you get here and then you feel really bad or depressed or something, and you don't do the things that you set out to achieve. But then he's saying it's all that more gratifying when you do achieve something great, or whether it's not something technically great, or achieve things in general on Earth. He's saying Earth will always hold a special place in his heart. It's such a beautiful place to create things, advance your consciousness in for growth. He's saying in this new age, there's so much more opportunity for this. And he wants us to take advantage of this, expanding our consciousness spiritually. I think this is the time where we get to experience this great growth and expansion in love on the earth plane. He's talking about Earth just moving into a better direction. And he's liking what he sees. I also feel like he just kind of wants it to happen faster. That's what I get. Which kind of makes sense, because if you look at his lifetime and what he created, he was definitely ahead of his time, you know? He really did create some amazing things. He was probably frustrated with like how other people were. I could imagine. I think he wants to talk about that a little bit, about frustration towards others. He's saying many others, and including me in the lightworker community, we sometimes get frustrated about the people around us because they don't understand us of who we are. They don't understand us because we're unique, sensitive, different. And he's saying that's why he loves the internet. If we can communicate with each other all across the internet and build this community, and he's just stressing how important it is to be authentic and just to love yourself where you are. Being different is such a beautiful thing, such a great thing. He's saying God or Source created us all to be different, all to be different and to nourish and nurture that difference within us, that uniqueness within us, that authenticity. And he's just saying the reason he was able to create so many things in his reality back then was because he was so different than everyone else, so different. And he's saying a lot of us may be very different. We may be starseeds from other galaxy, or from the far away in the galaxy or other galaxies. And that for these types of people, and including me, it's important to ground yourself. Because when you ground yourself, you're able to create things, have more projects, think more clearly, be more grounded in your vessel. Your higher self will be more in your vessel. says he wishes he got more grounded during his lifetime in the stillness within him. But he said it was easier for him to transition to Earth because he had been from the Pleiades, and that reality is congruent with kind of like how the Earth works a little bit. Those kind of vessels are, and those kind of planets. Let's see what he wants to focus on next. I feel like he wants to talk about giving your services to others. Of course, he's saying with the energy return, with whether it's money or something else, abundance. Giving your abilities to help others, expand others. He wants more people to do this, to step out there and do it. He's just saying with whatever way you can do it, whether it's through art, whether it's through creating things like he did, inventing things, or using your spiritual abilities to help you within different parts of your life and to create different things and, help others. And then I hear him saying, call me forth to help you create things in your reality, to manifest things into your reality. Using that light within you, that bright light within you. Nothing can stop you but yourself. He's saying our souls are made of light. Our souls are made of this energy, this true essence. And he says he wants us to come back to that, to come back to who we are. Because to know who we are. And to use this light within our life to create our reality. To expand it out. He's saying it's all encompassing, it's infinite. Creating that stillness within, that light within, is a doorway to become who you truly are. And once you do this, life becomes more joyful and a happier place. He's saying a lot of us are being resistant to this uniqueness within us, this light. And he wants us to take the path of least resistance, to go with the flow, to really just smooth out everything and just let go. To have the mind step aside at times in order to feel this stillness, in order to feel this light within us, to go within. He's saying many on the planet are resisting the flow of light and love that's coming to the earth. Many are resisting through what's happening in the news, world events, stuff like this. But he's just saying all this is a catalyst anyways. All this is coming up to the surface in order for us to look within, to know ourselves, to isolate ourselves, to know ourselves better. This time of isolation can do great things for you, amazing things. It can slow your mind down, slow you down. There's nothing for me to focus on in my life right now because I'm inside all the time. That's what he's saying. And then in turn, you would go inside and love yourself, or see that light within you, or see things in your life that aren't working anymore. This is important, he's saying. He's also saying it's important to get out as much as possible, like into the woods and things. And he wants to talk about Earth, how Earth has no social programming, has none of this baggage, I guess. He's saying it has some, but the Earth overall is way more high vibrational than our society, our social complexes. The Earth is very high vibrational. So if we can connect with the Earth, and if we can connect with the angels and our spirit guides and our angelic team, this will in turn help us a lot. He's talking about just shutting the door at times on your phone, just shutting the phone off and sitting in this stillness, or doing the stretches, or doing some yoga. We don't always need to be doing something so stimulating, or sometimes the best thing is to rest, to do nothing. Meditating, he's saying, it might not seem productive, but it's very, very productive. Going into nature is very productive. He's just saying overall, listen to your intuition, listen to what resonates with you. And he's kind of pointing to me. Yesterday, I was questioning something that I read this spiritual book and a while ago, and I just don't resonate with it anymore. And there's a number of things that I just don't resonate with anymore that I used to kind of follow a little bit. They just don't feel good to me in my heart, and it doesn't feel like the information's true to me. And he's saying, how does it feel to you? How does it feel? Listen to yourself, listen to your heart. If it doesn't feel good, don't think about it. Don't have it in your life anymore. And he wants to talk about focus again, focusing on your reality, on your thoughts that are high vibrational, that are light filled, that are joy filled. He's just kind of going like this. You know what creates your reality. You know your thoughts create your reality. And he's like, so why not focus on something high vibrational, on something filled with amazingness and joyfulness? This overall will make you feel so much better. He's talking about the frustration that a lot of people have. of a lot of this frustration, a lot of this boredom, a lot of it around us. It's hard at times, but he's saying if we can find the stillness, we can find that happiness within. From in our being, from our soul, our beingness. You're just saying again, nothing can take this away from you. Nothing. Not the loud clattering outside your house, or this, the news, or this or that. Nothing can take this love within you from who you are. He's saying it's here for the taking. Why not take it? Why not be in this state of being, the state of consciousness? He's talking about being open-minded to things, open-minded to spirit, to connecting with the angels, to connecting with spirit in general. He's just saying this is the new age we're coming in anyways. Just be open-minded to it, if you wish. He's saying the old way is not working, so why not try a new way? And now he's kind of pointing to me in my life. I was a little bit kind of hesitant to put myself out there on all fronts, to really embrace who I was and embrace the light within me. And once I did that, it felt so much better. Like, not caring what other people think at all. Just being like, boom, I'm my own person. I am who I am. People will question what you do or this or that. But really, I never was really friends with them that much in the first place, or they don't resonate with my vibration anyways, so why does it matter what they think of me anymore? If I have found my passion, if I'm happy, the people that truly love me should be happy for me. That's what I'm saying. And the thing that I just love, just respond with kindness all the time and with love, and no one can do anything when you do that. They just get mad or something, you know. Just be who you are and be silent if you want to. I don't want to feed the ego or attack it because it's not worth it. It's not worth my attention. All these people that aren't, whatever, that are not supporting what I'm doing, or like just think I'm weird or something, they're not worth my attention. Any low vibrational things in my life are not really worth my attention for very long. He's saying that's why it's important I'm just going to listen in for a second. He's just saying that's why it's important to build this high vibrational frequency within you. Because it's coming from within you. It's vibrating from within you. No matter how things can get around you, you'll always have that within you. But then he's, of course, saying it's important to surround yourself with high vibrational people, high vibrational environment to build that energy within you. He's just kind of stepping back now, and that's all he has to say today. He's just thanking all of you for listening. He's thanking me for channeling his messages and how he feels. It's pretty inspiring, honestly. Yeah, I think Tesla's always been really cool. Like my father's side of the family, he's like Serbian and stuff, and it's kind of cool. Like that Tesla was uh, Croatian and Serbian, or the same race apparently, but it's really cool. I think that I asked him about it that one time. I was like, "What am I? Is that like a coincidence that I'm Serbian and you're Serbian?" He's like, "Not really." I mean, he's like, "Yeah, probably." He's like, "It's like doesn't have any. It's not important. It doesn't have any significance." So I think that's just kind of funny. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been really fun channeling him. I really enjoyed it today. It's really cool with these channelings. I'm just kind of getting more in the flow of things. I'm really enjoying it a lot more and more. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day.